Breaking news alert. Digging for answers.
This is just a hard blow that she may possibly be buried under some concrete.
Does what's buried under this slab of concrete hold the answers in a missing mom mystery? Tracking Matthew.
It's this rough now. God help us.
Disney World shut down. Mass evacuations.
I'll have the late-breaking models, when and where it's most likely to hit.
School bus meltdown.
When we put our kids on those buses, we leave them in there. We're trusting them to take care of our kids.
Why a bus driver just got off and walked away and left the kids on board.
Breaking news alert. Memphis homicide detectives on a desperate search. In an exclusive view from Chopper 5, you see crews there digging into that concrete at a Binghamton construction site. Just within the last hour, investigators dug up pretty much the entire slab there. Tonight, loved ones of a missing Memphis mom are hopeful this could lead to answers. WMC Action News 5's Ian Silver is live with the mysterious connection to the construction site and the woman's husband. Ian.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out of the way so you guys can see what we're seeing right now on the ground. That backhoe right there is where they are digging up where this concrete slab used to be, and it's a concrete slab that Kayla Freeman's husband, Randall Freeman, helped pour a day after she disappeared. That's the main reason this is all happening right now. And we spoke with one of Kayla's co-workers today, and she told us friends and family have feared the worst since day one. Heavy machinery pounding away at this concrete slab, then clearing it bit by bit. Earlier today, a section the size of a casket cleared away before crews widened the grid, all in search of the body of this mother of two, Kayla Freeman.
She was just a soft-spoken, one of the nicest people you ever want to meet.
Stella Cannon worked with Freeman and will never forget September 6th when she heard Kayla had disappeared.
My heart just felt because I know that Kayla would never, ever, she wouldn't have never left her kids.
Cannon says she never heard Kayla talk about her husband, Randall Freeman, but she talked about her children all the time. So when she heard Randall had been arrested on an unrelated arson charge, she started getting suspicious.
If he did it, where would he have put that body? And when I saw that truck digging, that just gave me a sickening feeling in my stomach.
As she stood watching crews dig up the concrete, she wrestled with one question. Was she hoping they would or would not find Kayla underneath? On one hand,
I think the family needs closure.
But at the same time,
this is just a hard blow that she may possibly be buried under some concrete.
But not knowing what happened to her friend has been awful. So as she waits for answers, she says all she can do is pray.
I know this has to be really hard on the family. Wow, and I just feel for the children.
I want to show you something. This is a SkyCop camera. This is one of several cameras that MPD uses. They monitor from the real-time crime center. This one happens to be directly across the street from where they're digging and from where Kayla Freeman's body might be buried. We're still waiting to hear from police if they were able to get any video off that camera that might have shown them what might have happened. If that's going to be a part of this investigation, we're still waiting to hear from police on that. But we will keep you in the loop on the latest that we hear from them. Reporting live in Binghamton, Ian Silver, WMC Action News 5.
And only from Chopper 5 can you see this bird's eye view of the site where investigators are digging. If you look closely, you can see how earlier today the crews marked out that perfect rectangle there, and then they started punching those holes in there, as you can see, into that concrete. And before the digging even started today, our reporters were at this scene. A neighbor led us into the backyard where we saw crews going over the concrete here, preparing to dig. And tonight at 6, we have team coverage on this story. Our reporters are putting together new information and an interview with one of Kayla Freeman's close friends.
Deadly Hurricane Matthew now making its way towards Florida. This is a live camera from Palm Beach, Florida. You can see the intense surf, the pounding waves, the gusting wind, the rain coming in, and the worst of the storm still miles offshore. Let's take a look at it. The latest National Hurricane Track. You can see a very well-defined eye as this came through the Bahamas. It's really starting to strengthen in intensity right now. Category 4 storm, 140-mile-an-hour sustained winds. It's likely going to ride right along the coast of Florida, but the eye could come on shore, although the National Hurricane Track keeping it just offshore, riding up the coast of Georgia into the Carolinas and then circling around back into the Atlantic. This is a monster storm with gusting winds, 76 miles per hour projections of gusts into West Palm Beach, up to 80 miles per hour in Cape Canaveral, and even strong gusting winds well into the Carolinas. We're going to watch this, track it closely, and keep you posted on it. I'll let you know what it means for the folks in Florida. And I'm tracking our weather here in the Mid-South. Big changes coming. Your first alert forecast just ahead.
But first, a breaking news alert. Police say a man crashed another car trying to escape a traffic stop at Elvis Presley Boulevard and Winchester Road. From Chopper 5, we saw 2 people being put into handcuffs. WMC Action News 5's Rose Eckler is live on the ground with how this dangerous story unfolded. Rose?
That's right, Kanji. This intersection behind me, this just cleared just a couple minutes ago. But if you look in the center, you can still see the markings of where a car actually went on fire. Now, what we're hearing from police is this all started when police tried to pull over a white vehicle, and that car took off. Now, the car came barreling through this intersection, hitting a black vehicle so hard that the white vehicle caught on fire. Now, Chopper 5 was overhead after this accident where it appeared 2 individuals from that white vehicle were in handcuffs behind Taco Bell. It seemed as if those 2 individuals actually left the vehicle after the accident and began to run away. Now, we are hearing that there was an older woman in the black car that was struck extremely hard. I have to tell you, that car was entirely bent in on the driver's side door. We talked to that woman's daughter who told us she was 91 years old. We hear she's doing okay. She was taken to the hospital non-critical, but this is a woman that ran 2 miles a day. We hear she's doing okay. Again, the other 2 suspects were taken in handcuffs from this area. Of course, we're going to continue to follow for you any updates as it becomes available. For now, reporting live, Rose Eckler, WMC Action News 5.
Also breaking tonight, a deadly shooting at America's Best Inn on American Way near Getwell Road. Police say a man was shot during a robbery. A second victim was taken to a regional medical center in critical condition. At last check, the shooter remains on the run. New tonight, a Mid-South bus driver without a job. School officials say that he ditched a bus full of students, leaving them on the side of the road back in September. WMC Action News 5's Justin Jaggers explains why no charges have been filed against this Senatobia bus driver who called it quits on the job.
We were first alerted to this story via a Facebook post, a story that has many parents shocked. A bus driver with 40 kids on board pulls over on the side of the road, cuts off the air conditioner, and leaves the bus.
It's kind of foul, you know.
Parents were surprised to hear the news.
When we put our kids on those buses, we leave them in there. We're trusting them to take care of our kids.
News that a school bus driver refused to drive children home from school. According to Municipal School District Superintendent Jay Foster, the children on board range from kindergartners to seniors in high school. The driver gave no reason for pulling over and leaving the students on the bus.
Before we got outside the city limits, he pulled the bus over. He cut the air conditioner off and wouldn't allow the children to lower the windows.
But when school officials got word of the incident, they immediately made the scene to take care of those children.
Our number one thing is student safety, and we felt like students were put in a bad situation, and we needed to handle that immediately.
After the driver was removed from the scene, school officials completed the route and all students were taken home.
And I can tell you that bus driver is no longer with our district.
Now, I've also spoken to Police Chief Steve Holtz of Senatobia, who said no charges have been filed against that driver. A new driver has been assigned to that route, and no new complaints have been filed with the district. Reporting in Senatobia, Justin Jaggers, WMC Action News 5.
New tonight, a Memphis man has been arrested after a 9-year-old victim spoke up. The victim told someone at the Child Advocacy Center that she was tired of being raped. 35-year-old Alberto Moreno, who goes by Chino and is pictured on your screen right now, has been charged with rape of a child and aggravated sexual battery. Today, a transformer blew at Oxford Middle School. The school says that the fire department was immediately called, but there was no threat to the students. While students had no power, class did go on as scheduled. The school expected the power to be restored by Saturday, but tomorrow students will not be in class due to the fall break anyway. Happening now, Memphis neighbors are banding together to sue a private school. Neighbors claim that Lausanne Collegiate School is too loud and causes major traffic problems. Tonight at 6, WMC Action News 5's Jerry Askin explains how the school's responding to being slammed with this lawsuit. And we are less than 2 hours away from the Tigers kickoff at the Liberty Bowl against Temple. But as our Chris Luther found out, the party is already happening on Tiger Lane. He's live with the hype leading up to tonight's big game. Chris?
Yeah, Kanji, there's a lot of fun going on here as fans stream in here to Tiger Lane. We also have people playing some games. We have Kate, who would be brave enough to bowl for us live on TV. Go get him, Kate. Go get him. Great job! Great job! We also have some other fun things going on here, like a free concert series here behind me. You can see some people enjoying the music here on Tiger Lane. Now, before each game, the University of Memphis is hosting a different band for a free concert. Today, the band Camino is performing right now, in fact. Part of this concert series, the University of Memphis is donating 150 free tickets to the Memphis Fire and Police departments to allow those who serve us a chance to see the game for free. Now, I'll be in here all afternoon talking to fans tailgating, many of them die-hard fans who took a half day off work just to come for this game. Tonight is a whiteout game, meaning everyone is wearing their white Memphis gear. We even hear that all the players will be wearing brand new all-white uniforms for tonight's game. Now, there's still time to come check out the festivities. This is a big game. It's going to be in front of a national audience on ESPN at 7 o'clock. Live at Tiger Lane, Chris Luther, WMC Action News 5.
And if you're going to the game tonight, great weather for it, too. About 81 degrees at kickoff, 79 at half, 76 in the fourth quarter. I'm going to talk about another warm day, but a big cool down coming. We'll also let you know what your chances for rain are in the first alert forecast. Plus.
Breaking tonight, this is a live look from Chopper 5 of crews digging up the construction site in Binghamton there as family and friends of a Memphis mom wait for answers.
I didn't want to divorce my husband, but it became necessary to do it in order for me to be my best self.
Gina Neely breaking her silence following her divorce. The Down Home with the Neely star explains when she knew her marriage was in trouble. Plus, Prince's urn on display as Paisley Parks opens to the public for the first time.
This is all for you, because he was so fan-oriented.
But not for good. The reason the museum is on hold before opening, like Graceland.
The cost of food is going up. Tomorrow morning, the increases you could see at the grocery store.
Plus, one of the most popular and influential pastors in the U.S. coming right here to the Mid-South. When and where you can meet Joel Osteen.
And a cold front on the way to the Mid-South. I'll show you which areas will be the coolest.
First Alert Storm Track Doppler 5 times the power. Only on WMC Action News 5.
What does fearless look like? What does it feel like? Does fearless age? Or does it simply grow stronger? Fearless looks a little different to us all. But with a Medicare plan from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, you can find yours. Call 855-440-8036 to talk with a Medicare plan advisor in your area and discover plans with $0 monthly premiums and no drug or medical deductibles, plus extras you might not expect, like dental and vision coverage, hearing aids, and no referrals, all under one plan. Open enrollment ends December 7th, so call now to learn how to get more from Medicare and find the right plan for you. Call 855-440-8036 or go online now and get the support to find the answers to every fearless question. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. Live fearless.
Mistletoe Merchants is back at the Agri Center in Memphis, October 7th through 9th. Visit themarketshows.com for all the info and discount coupon.
When two cars collide, it can be devastating. When a car and a big rig collide, it can often turn deadly. At Nahon Saharovich and Trotz, we're used to handling traumatic car and truck wreck cases every day. Call us at 683-7000 and let us develop your case the NST way.
Do you have cash in your closet?
You just might. If you're not wearing it anymore, bring your gently used women's fashions into Clothes Mentor. We pay you cash on the spot for women's fashions like tops, jeans, shoes, and accessories. Check out our huge selection of inventory and find what you're looking for. Is there cash in your closet?
Get more for your closet at Clothes Mentor, located at Dexter Road and Germantown Parkway, next to Marshall's.
WMC Action News 5 closed caption is sponsored by Landers Dodge. If it doesn't say Landers, you paid too much. See your local dealer for great deals on a new Dodge. Thanks for watching WMC Action News 5 at 5, the #1 5 p.m. newscast in the Mid-South.
Breaking news alert. This is a live look from Chopper 5 of crews digging up a construction site in Binghamton. Homicide detectives have been at this scene all day searching for clues. At the same time, family and friends of a missing mom, Kayla Freeman, are hoping for answers. Kayla disappeared after Labor Day, and neighbors tell us her husband worked in construction at this same site that investigators have been searching. Also breaking at 5, federal investigators say the New Jersey transit train that crashed into Hoboken's terminal was going twice the speed limit at the moment of impact. They also say the train's engineer hit the emergency brake less than a second before the crash. Today, elementary school students in South Carolina returned to class after a teen shot 2 students outside the school, killing 6-year-old Jacob Hall. Students were met by superheroes and comfort dogs in hopes of bringing them a smile. Teachers came back on Tuesday to meet with mental health professionals and learn about how to talk to the students. Jacob Hall loved superheroes, especially Batman. Prince's home and recording studio opened to the public for the first time today. Prince died at Paisley Park back in April. Today, fans say his urn was on display at the museum there. Visitors also have access to the late pop icon's Purple Rain room, featuring the script, guitar, and a motorcycle Prince rode in the 1984 movie.
Oh, I think he'd like you to feel that you're in his house. Definitely. This is my house, and welcome to it. Definitely.
Tours to the Graceland-like Minnesota Museum are limited until the local city council can review public safety and traffic concerns. There are only 2 more tours scheduled for October under this temporary permit.
Taking a look at this live shot of Juno Beach in Florida as Hurricane Matthew turns closer to the Florida coast and is going to wreak havoc all along the East Coast. The storm is already to blame for more than 100 deaths as it pushed through the Caribbean. Now, authorities from Florida through the Carolinas now warning millions of residents that the time to get ready is running out. In Florida and up the East Coast, last-minute preparations and prayers.
It's this rough now. God help us.
Hurricane Matthew, a Category 4 storm, is gaining intensity and momentum as it moves in on the coast, with sustained winds of 140 miles an hour, gusts even stronger, flooding rains, and a potential storm surge of 6 to 9 feet.
This is life and death.
Evidence of that, the storm-ravaged Caribbean islands where Matthew has been blamed for more than 100 deaths, a majority of those after Haiti took a direct hit. Evacuation orders are in effect from Florida through the Carolinas, and hundreds of thousands have moved to higher ground.
Category 4, haven't been through one in about 10 years, I want to say, a major hurricane, so it's pretty scary.
For those who plan to ride it out, supplies and fuel are running out, and so is time.
Conditions will arrive in just a few hours. This is game day. This is when this is gonna hit.
The current track shows Matthew just off the shoreline this evening and continuing its violent run up the eastern seaboard through the weekend.
It is going to hug the coastline, but it is also going to go further in.
The reach of this massive storm and potential scope of devastation, like the concern here, growing as Matthew moves in. And what a monster storm it is. Take a look at the latest radar and cloud imagery. And by the way, Lester Holt, less than 15 minutes away. Lester's going to be anchoring nightly news from Melbourne, Florida, as Hurricane Matthew bears down on the state. Al Roker will also be a part of the Newscast coming up at 5:30. Now, take a look at this. This is the satellite and radar imagery. Very well-defined eye. This is also going to be a tremendous rainmaker. The latest RPM forecast model shows that eye riding right along the Florida coast, coming up through the Georgia and Carolina coast, and then it will meander back out into the Atlantic. But it's going to drop a tremendous amount of rain as well. We could see anywhere from 7 inches to a foot for coastal areas, possibly more, and that doesn't include the storm surge that will also accompany the eye of that storm. Well, fortunately, things much calmer here in the Mid-South. Here's what we're tracking. It's going to be warm through Friday. Get ready for that. And then cold front brings changes to the area. That leads to a cooler weekend forecast. Plenty of sunshine Saturday and Sunday. 78 degrees both days with a light north wind. Taking a little bite out of the humidity, too. It's 88 in Memphis right now, 90 in Millington, 88 in Collierville, to 89 in Bartlett. We're looking at temperatures right around the upper 80s to near 90 all across the area. We talked about this yesterday. The heat is here. Futurecast showing temperatures in the 60s to low to mid 70s by 10 o'clock tonight with a mostly clear sky. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, we'll wake up to temperatures low to mid 60s. Plenty of sunshine. Front's going to be moving in from the northwest. And notice the color variance. This is where the warmer air is in advance of the front. You see that area in green? That's where the cooler air will start to spread in. We'll really feel it as we get into the evening and that cool surge of air moves in and continues for the weekend. 64 tonight, mostly clear sky. It's going to be a good one around the Mid-South. 89 tomorrow, mostly sunny and warm. Around West Tennessee tonight, upper 50s, but highs tomorrow back in the upper 80s, and we'll see temperatures right around the upper 80s, possibly even near 90 in Batesville, Marks, Mississippi, and Clarksdale as well. Even eastern Arkansas still going to deal with a little heat. Right around 90 in Marktree to 89 up in the Missouri Boot Heel. I want you to get the WMC Action News 5 weather app. If you don't have it, go into the settings and turn on your location. Use your current location. That's going to allow you to get up-to-the-minute forecasts, hour-by-hour forecasts, and push alerts should there be any weather that comes through in the future. Again, 89 tomorrow, 78 Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be a great weekend. Overnight lows falling in the 50s. Monday, we'll get back to 80, then 84 on Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll be back in the mid-80s on Thursday. Things warming up. Kanji, the one thing missing, rain. We need it. Drought conditions across much of the area, burn bans in northern Mississippi, and no rain in the forecast.
Goodness, I sure hope that changes. Thanks. All right, but we'll be right back.
If you have questions about your accident, the consultation is free, and you don't pay us unless we're successful. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Juicy chicken bites in a tangy sweet and spicy sauce with fries for just $2. The good deals are never safe. The sweet and spicy chicken bites box, also available in classic or buffalo for just $2. Checkers and Rallies, fast foodies know the deal.
At Methodist Healthcare, be treated well. Millions of Americans like Cynthia have PAD, or peripheral arterial disease, a narrowing of the arteries due to a buildup of plaque.
A real bad calf pain when I walk and in my feet.
It can progress to the degree that someone can lose his or her leg, toes, or foot.
Cardiologist Dr. Dwight Dishman treats a lot of patients for PAD. Symptoms can include leg pain or numbness or tingling in the lower leg or feet. Minimally invasive endovascular therapies can help restore blood flow.
We make a puncture in one of the major arteries to get access to the areas of blockage, and then we use wires and sometimes balloons in order to alleviate the blockage.
Once that blockage is gone, patients notice a huge improvement.
And I can walk more, keep over my little run around and play with my little grandchildren.
For more information, visit us on the web.
Your hands can do a lot. They can follow the lines. They can color outside of them, greet new friends, and comfort old ones. With Xfinity, they can do even more, like manage your account, change your Wi-Fi password, and take your favorite shows anywhere you go. Xfinity is putting more control where it belongs, right in the palm of your hand. Get the app or visit xfinity.com/myaccount.
Sorry, girl, but there's a better deal out there. I get my pick of one of 3 sandwiches, seasoned fries, an apple pie, and a drink for just $3. 4 for $3? Nothing sorry about that. Rallies and Checkers. Fast foodies know the deal.
They were a Memphis power couple, and their divorce shocked the Mid-South. Nearly 2 years later, Gina Neely is opening up about what ended the marriage.
Pat and I went to high school together. We were high school sweethearts. Pat is not a bad guy. He's just not for me.
Gina is telling all to the OWN network. The Down Home with the Neely star says the couple tried to go to therapy and she tried to leave multiple times.
I didn't want to divorce my husband, but it became necessary to do it in order for me to be my best self. I felt the marriage started being in trouble when we started working together. He felt like we didn't spend enough time together. I felt like we did, and we needed a little space.
Gina's full interview will air Saturday night on Where Are They Now on the OWN network. Tonight on WMC Action News 5, primetime is all new, starting with Superstore at 7 p.m., then at 7:30, The Good Place, followed by Chicago Med at 8, and at 9, Liz makes new discoveries about her family on the blacklist. Then stay tuned for WMC Action News 5 at 10.
Shopper 5 is sponsored by Landers Buick GMC in South Haven. If it doesn't say Landers, you pay too much. Shop online 7 days a week at landersmemphis.com.
Good morning, Jennifer.
Hi, Ashley. It's great to see you. We love Ashley. She's one of our regulars.
Fresh from the oven.
At Kroger, we're family, and so are our customers.
Thanks.
My mom always said, to have a friend, be a friend. Come back soon, Ashley.
You know we will.
Treat your family to fresh strawberries. Right now, 16-ounce packages are 3 for $5, and yellow peaches are 99 cents a pound. Fresh food, low prices at Kroger.
Hello, folks. I'm Rosalie Michaels, and I'm here with former Dallas Cowboys quarterback Danny White, and we're talking about home safety. Thanks so much for coming in, Danny.
Thanks for inviting me.
So tell us, why are you so passionate about people protecting their homes?
Rosalie, most of the success that I had as the Dallas Cowboys quarterback came as a result of other people protecting me and the confidence that I had that they would protect me. Well, I think that applies to life as well. You know, everybody deserves protection, and what's more important than protecting your home and the people you love?
Absolutely. You know, our homes, our pets, our family, all very important. So I heard that you've been working to come up with an offer to help people protect their homes. Is that right?
That's right. Our mission is to ensure that everyone receives the protection that they need. So we've come up with an offer that's very affordable that I think all the folks at home will absolutely love. Listen to this. We're offering a brand new home security system free. $850 value, free of charge. And this is the new wireless system. It doesn't require any pre-wiring, doesn't require any unnecessary holes in your walls. So everyone watching today can take advantage of this limited time offer.
Wow, and it's kind of hard to beat free. So tell us about monitoring.
Well, you get 24/7 monitoring for burglar, fire, and medical emergencies from ADT, the #1 home security company in America. And professional installation is only $99, and monitoring is about $1 a day. Trust me, there's no better investment you can make for the things that matter most.
And that is very affordable. But is there anything else you could give callers who want to take advantage of this offer?
As a matter of fact, the first 20 callers to order will receive a $100 Visa gift card plus 2 wireless keychain remotes free of charge. So call now and we'll help you protect your home.
To get this special offer, call 855-451-7083. That's 855-451-7083.
Win tickets to Mistletoe Merchants weekdays on WMC Action News 5 at 6 a.m.
A day-long search for clues in what could be linked to the disappearance of a missing Memphis mother. Tonight at 6, team coverage, including a new interview with a close friend of this missing mother.
With the WMC Action News 5 mobile app, you'll be the first to know. From WMCActionNews5.com to text and email alerts for breaking news and weather. It's all right here in the palm of your hand. For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see shelter agent Lauren Haas Gilchrist. We're your shield. We're your shelter.